I'm just gonna do a video because I don't want to be like pressing the Snapchat thing like every like minute or so because my brain is too stupid for that. Also, I made a list of topics to talk about because my brain is stupid, and I got a new little notebook from my roommate. She made it. Like, yeah. She makes these like super beautiful postcards. And then she like took a postcard and like made a book out of it, and like she did like the binding or whatever. Ugh, can't you see my products? Anyway, I'm just gonna do my makeup because I said I would, and I think it's gonna be really fun, and like I'm quiet a lot of the time, but I also have a lot to talk about. Love you, by the way. Anyway, I woke up this morning and like my sister and I were both like immediately like, we be irritating. So we were immediately like just bothering each other, and I kind of love it. And I'm also like, I'm going to kill you like right this moment. This is my primer, Bare Minerals. I've been using this like same bottle since like 2016, but I did get it twice. I don't even know why I'm putting on primer because I only use it when I like go like out like for a night or something, or like a party or like a family event, like when I'm not just gonna put on makeup for no reason like now. But I've never used it in like the last year or so, so let's give it some fun. I've never gone to like a club or a bar because I literally like, I turned 21 and then like I was in class and stuff, and like I didn't really have any friends around, I guess, that I guess I could go to like a bar like for. I guess like I did go, Roman's girlfriend is like, you know, she does like the Bear magazine. I went to like that once. They had like a magazine release party or whatever, and like I got a Moscow Mule or something. And Roman paid for it, which was really sexy because like I don't like paying for things. Also, this like foundation is like for much like not quarantine sunny time Nikki, which it usually matches, and it's also like, fuck, what brand is this? Maybelline Fit Matte. And honestly I like it. It's like cheap. I'm not like, I think my sister literally bought like YSL foundation once or something like that. Like, it's super fun to go to like Sephora's and like spend the big money bucks on makeup, but it's also like, why the fuck would I? Anyway, something I have on the agenda is Roman, who, it's actually his birthday today. I think it's like the 24th or something. I said happy birthday to him because like, I guess we're like on talking terms or whatever, but like we don't really talk. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about, to celebrate his birthday, I wanted to tell you about how he's not actually a really good friend. Also, we love this like foundation lack of match. Also, like I had this like fat pimple and it hurts so badly. It's like it doesn't show up as much because like it's honestly like kind of small, and like the foundation's already kind of covering it. Like, it hurts so badly, and I popped it last night, and it was like, maybe that's not the best for scarring, but like I don't care. I just don't want to hurt. So I fucking hate acne. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So the first thing he did was back in 2016 or like whatever. Yeah, 2016, when we were doing the elections and everyone was like, is it going to be Hillary? Is it going to be Trump? Like, things were looking pretty bad for us, and we were like, oh fuck, like Trump might be president. And I was like, that's scary, and I don't like that because it makes me feel at risk, and even more so than me, it makes me feel worried for my friends and family who are like immigrants or trans or gay or like have disabilities or are like visibly or easily like discoverably like other. And I was like, I would really appreciate it if I like didn't have to worry about these things. And I was talking about this with like Roman and Bradley, and like Roman and Bradley are both like rich upper class like cis straight guys, and it's like nothing in their life has ever been like challenged in like that way, and like they know about it and like they do their best, I guess, but like it's not the same, and like they clearly like don't have empathy skills. And like we were arguing about this and Roman's like, it's not even gonna happen. Hang on, I'm gonna start a new one so that I can send these. I have a file. Anyway, Roman was like, it's not a big deal, he's not gonna get elected, and even if he is elected, like he can't like do anything to really hurt anyone, and like whatever. And I got really emotional about it because like, you know, it's an emotional topic for like me, like a queer person of color who also like is like femme presenting. And Roman was like, I like, you don't have to get so emotional, like it's not a big deal, like it also like it doesn't help your argument. And I was like, in that moment I was like, you're right, like I get it, I should like be more level-headed. Also, Sephora brand concealer, I stan. I don't stand Roman in this case, or like really period. Anyway, he was like, just like don't have emotions. And like in the moment I was like, yeah, you're right, like it doesn't help my argument. But like thinking about it, like since then I've been like, you know what, it's not my responsibility as like an affected party or like a secondary affected party to like hide my emotions when I'm the one that's affected. And like Roman has like no beef in this really, because most of his friends are like at most like gay, but like they're all white and like mostly like upper middle class. Same goes for Bradley. And I don't know, like it was just really upsetting like having to talk about that, and like it's just like a heavy emotional burden to like talk about that and not feel like you're being heard or respected. And on top of that, like I've had other conversations, like that was in freshman year, but like all the way through to like sophomore year, like Roman would be like, I'd like called him like white or like privileged or whatever, like I'd be like, this affects me more because like I'm me, even though like I'm like light skinned and like can pass as like a lot of things that I'm not. He was like, I just don't like labels, like I wish we wouldn't have to like label ourselves. And I'm like, you know what, yeah, that would be fucking cool. Unfortunately, I am differentiated from a lot of people in different ways, and I identify with labels very closely because it's something that like I've had to cover up or like hide or whatever to like make other people feel more comfortable. Anyway, that just rubbed me the wrong way in the sense that like it really showed that like he has like zero empathy and like, I don't know, zero empathy, like is privileged, isn't really listening to like other people's sides, all that good stuff. And that was just like kind of the start of it. The big one was I went to a Princess Nokia concert with me, obviously, my sister and their friend, and also Bradley and Roman. So we were like all going, and it was gonna be super fun and super cool because like we fucking love Princess Nokia, and she's a baddie. I love her. I have friends who think otherwise, but like I don't know, she really like, I vibe with it. Hang on, I'm gonna like dig in my bag for brushes that I haven't washed in like 3 years. Okay, so we were going to go see Princess Nokia, and we were like getting together at like Bradley's house, and like we got like a little bit high a little bit beforehand, except like I got a little bit high, but like I actually bonded with my sister's friend because like she was like, yeah, I fucking hate getting high, it makes me feel so ugly. And I was like, yes, like it doesn't make me feel like I'm demented or anything, it just makes me feel like really conscious about like being in my body, and like I don't know, like it just feels weird. So we were talking about that, and then actually like then we like actually start to head like to the venue, which was like in Berkeley, and we were just like literally walking up the street to like the concert venue. And like this gets really fucking personal to me. We were like literally just like walking up Shattuck, and some guys started like catcalling like the three of us, like me, my sister, and their friend. And we were just like walking up the street getting catcalled by some fucking drunk guys, and we're just like, okay, like hate this, we're used to this. And I was like, okay guys, let's just like walk up in front of the guys, Roman and Bradley, and then like we'll feel safer. And so we did, and like they kept following us and shit. And like I was trying to like walk so that like I was behind my sister and their friend, because like it's my little sister, I want to protect them. And I don't like the idea of like someone I love and care for being like affected by like some masculine asshole who like is like catcalling my little sister and like sexualizing them, and also their friend who like, to me, like I've known her since I was like in 8th grade. Also, I was like, this is not cool. Like I'm going to protect them, and to protect them I'm going to put a boundary between them, and I'm going to be the boundary. And then there's also going to be Roman and Bradley. And then like we were passing Half Price books, and I was like, okay, Roman and Bradley, like, can you guys stay out here and like tell us when they pass, and we're gonna go into Half Price books. So we did. And then I made the mistake of like peeking outside to see if they passed, and they spotted us like in there, and they followed us into the store while like Roman and Bradley were like standing outside. And like one of them came inside, and the other one like stayed outside and was like talking to Roman and Bradley, and I was texting them, and I was like, can you please like get rid of this guy so that like we can like go. And the other guy like came inside and kind of harassed us, and like, well, he like started to harass us, but then like this lady was like reading a book next to us, and like she was like, no. And we were like, ha ha ha, thank God. So he left eventually. I don't really remember the interaction with him. And eventually like the guys left, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, you were just talking to them, like I could see you guys like smiling and being chill. And like Bradley was texting me, he was like, I don't know what to do, like Roman's just talking to him, and like Bradley's shy, like, so he didn't say anything, which is kind of like a dick move anyway. And like, so they left, and I went outside, and I was like, Roman, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you get rid of them? Like, why were you just like vibing with them? It was like, oh, like they're not that bad, like once you like talk to them and like get to know them. And I was like, what? Why would I want to get to know like the fucking asshole who's like chasing after us? Like, even if like he's not gonna like do anything bad, like I've made it obvious that like I don't want to interact with him, and yet he's still following us. Like, why? Like, I get it. In this context where you are a guy and this guy has no beef with you, and you guys are just having a conversation, I'm sure he's a cool guy. The problem is, cool people can also be fucking assholes, but he doesn't care about targeting you, he cares about targeting us, and like that's a totally like different experience. And I was telling this to him, and how like it isn't just cool for us, as in like cool for us like people who like are women or like look like women. And he was like, yeah, but like I feel like you have to like open your like mind, or like just like realize that things aren't like as bad or like dangerous as they seem sometimes. Like I feel like you're so paranoid. And I was like literally about to cry, because like I also was like, this was like after like I was recovering, and I was like, I literally like made myself smaller. Like I literally like stopped eating so that people would stop looking at me, which is like a huge thing. Like a lot of it was like trauma and like people like sexualizing me. And like, yeah, I'm gonna start a new one.